was like a million times.
We live.
Cool. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you for joining us today for this 2-hour breakdown around how can you buy your first NFT, what you need to know to be safe in the space, and also we want to do a deep dive into allowing everyone to understand Series 2 better. It's a new collection that we just launched, and we're really excited to let everyone know about it. Cool. So my name is May. I'm the head of community and content here at VFriends. I'm going to pass it over to Tyler.
Hey everybody, I'm Tyler. I'm basically the social media manager here at VFriends. So I help run the Twitter, the Instagram, everything social, and content for VFriends.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining. I'm Adam, and I help with strategy at VFriends, collectibles, whatever I can be of use for, but I'm excited to chat with all you guys today.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dustin. I don't know anything about NFTs, so I'm here to ask all the dumb questions for you. So I'm representing the dumb people. Let's go.
I mean, just probably everyone, that's joining this live stream. All right, so
special guests right now.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, G.
Hey, everyone.
Oh my
God. In the building. Yes, in the building. Go ahead, May, do your thing.
Awesome. So I think what we want to do first is there's this link that I would like everyone to open up. It is our content deck. It's educational. Everyone can view it. I strongly recommend you to open it up. We're going to go ahead and post it on YouTube as well. I'll post in the comment section. It's garyvee.com/S2, all lowercase, education deck. So this deck, if you open it up, I strongly recommend you make a copy, because what you can do once you make a copy is you can take notes. And then you can add notes that you think will help you. And I think it's very useful. So I see a lot of people join the deck, and that's really, really good to hear. So G, before we jump into the actual deck, is there any macro, direction you would like to share with everyone?
Yes. Couple things that I want to talk about during this live stream. There are two constituents that we want to break into. One is like super 101, and then one is like for people that are ready to buy their first VFriend. Right. So I'm going to be here for kind of the next 20 minutes or so, and then I'm going to be gone for a little bit, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to bounce around. So I think while I'm here, I think we should focus on the new VFriend or their first VFriend. But equally, May, I do think that you should be in the comments sharing the 101 stuff, because I don't know where everyone's timing is. I also, Dustin, am not against bringing people up to ask their question about the 101 question. So I know that's probably messaging somebody the URL, I assume. I'm not sure what the best way for you or May or Tyler Rips to get that done. So that's on my mind. So a couple things. I'm going to go on Instagram Live right now to get more people on, because I think that would be fun. I also am going to go into the Discord for a second. So once you guys, Rips, why don't you kind of give a lay of the land of what's going on in Series 2, which is far more affordable in Series 1. Buy me 2 or 3 or 4 minutes to give everybody a framework. Also, everybody who has a VFriend, please leave in the comments right now which one you have. Also, to give me a little context, if you're ready to buy your first VFriend, put ready to buy first VFriend in here, because that will help as well. Adam?
Awesome. Thank you everyone for joining. I would love to kind of just take some time to go for people who are new and touch on a higher level of what VFriends are, if people aren't familiar. It's Gary's NFT project of over 200 characters that he created and imagined that are pretty much just characters that are traits that are paired with traits that Gary wants to push into the world and create a large intellectual property around. And so Gary has characters like Patient Panda and Happy Hermit Crab and Gutsy
Happy Hermit Crab, underrated.
Yeah.
He's fucking happy. You know what? The other day I got upset because we have the Heart Trooper, but I can't believe I haven't made a love character.
I thought that a few times, actually.
You thought that, Tyler?
Yeah, because just on social, you're trying to relate different things to different characters, and a love one would be so easy to use.
Loving.
Yeah, Loving Lion would have been
you have the world has plenty of love, but that's the only one with the word love.
No, that love would have been like the Loving Leopard would have been, or the Lion. I should have went with Loving Lion, because that would have just went fucking
when we're at series 3.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a one-off. I think actually, I've been thinking a lot about one-offs because I'm not gonna do a series 3 next year. So I've been thinking about like adding a one-off, open mint or something cool. What about the loving leech? Like sucking. Like I think the loving leech could be fucking amazing. The loving leech would be crazy.
Yeah, so a lot of characters.
Leeches are all fucking disgusting and shit, and people think they're bad, but it'd be like sucking out the bad and impose, like the leech could be like sucking the negativity out of you and have like, I'll create some sort of like secondary, like the end of the tail. You know how I did that fucking whimsical wolf? That tail's fucking crazy. I was like, that's whimsical. With the leech, if it looks sluggy, I could put at the end a little thing that's like the love part. And so like the leech can come in, take out all your insecurity, take out all your hurt, take out all your stuff. And then that little thing at the end can input, like after it takes out, it can like input a little fucking loving, the fucking loving leech. I might draw that shit right now. Don't be confused, boys and girls. The markers are always here. And don't even let me get going into what's going on. What's that, May? Am I fucking shit up already?
No, like I just looking at the comments, like Brian's just like, okay, ...
What's that? Who is?
Brian from YouTube. They're all, your weekly crew is like, gee, preaching right now. So they're having a lot.
All right, he's gonna reverse the narrative on leeches.
I think so. I mean, we're clearly doing it with the black cat, right? I mean, like when it's all said and done, this is gonna be the ultimate alpha of the generation. This little fucker. All right, you guys do your thing. I'm gonna go on live. I'll be right back. Go ahead.
Cool. So yes, that is a little glimpse into VeeFriends. A lot of characters paired with traits that Gary wants to push into the world, collectible as NFTs. So in its simplest form, a lot of us are familiar with other very large intellectual properties and brands such as Harry Potter or Pokemon. And how I like to kind of explain it in its simplest form is that just like how Pokemon was created and people can collect them as trading cards, or how Harry Potter was originally created as books, VeeFriends is created as NFTs. And so as Gary and the VeeFriends team builds this brand into Gary's version of Disney or Hello Kitty or Harry Potter, that all of the collectability lies within NFTs and originated as NFTs. And so I think it's that same type of mindset. I'm going to share, can I share something on here, guys?
Yeah, I think, Adam, what do you want to share? I can pull it up because I have the screen
up.
It's
not something you have. It was just a little explanation.
Okay.
Yeah, just hit the share and I could bring it up.
Share screen. Got it.
It's what is good. Happy Saturday.
All right.
Dustin was like, can't let him ramble on. Mute him.
Cool. I just wanted to walk through people this because I think it's a nice little one sheet. Can you guys see this?
Yep.
Cool. So like I was explaining, VeeFriends is a project that Gary created around all these characters that he created, and imagined himself. He hand drew originally all of these characters, so we can see Gratitude Gorilla here. Again, gratitude is something that Gary preaches a lot about, and so this is an awesome character. In VeeFriends Series 2, Gary and the VeeFriends team brings all these characters to life. So, obviously the drawing is not as brandable and kid-friendly. And what Gary wanted to use to build out this brand is something much more kind of entertaining looking, more exciting looking. And so while these, hand-drawn characters are what Gary released last year with VeeFriends Series 1 that you guys may have seen in the wild, Series 2 is what Gary is, it's much more animated and illustrated versions of these characters that Gary will be using to build the brand through cartoons, trading cards, games, movies, merchandise, children's books, etc. Is the ultimate goal for these characters. The Ultimate Collection is made up of 55,000 Series 2 NFTs, and every NFT in itself is a one-of-one. And I'll explain kind of how that works. But there are, I'm using Gratitude Gorilla, and there's hundreds of VeeFriends characters in Gary's universe. But Gratitude Gorilla is one of these characters. And in Series 2, each character could come in one of 6 different poses. So there are a lot of different poses that are available. And the reason and the way that each Series 2 NFT is a 1-of-1 is because there are also a ton of different backgrounds. So there's the Rainbow Planet and the Passionate Pitch and the Icy Ice Cave and the Sneaker Shop, along with many others. And so basically what a Series 2 NFT is that you are getting one of these characters and actually owning and have ownership and can prove ownership of your character. Hopefully a character that resonates with you, that you like, that you want to follow into the world, and that that embodies kind of who you are. That's mapped on one of these many backgrounds. And so this actually just released last week. The character is now all out in the wild on OpenSea, and we're gonna walk through.
Everybody, let's share this tweet out right now. I'm going to be retweeting all of you, and I want to share a bunch of you. The committed that are in here right now, I fuck with heavy. So please take this URL, tweet it out, say, come and join us, be part of Friends. I'm going to find you. I want to follow you, and I want to share your tweet outs. So sorry to interrupt, Adam. I'll be interrupting shortly. See ya.
So that's kind of a higher level overview. Anyone else have something they want to say? We could go into a blog, that Series 2 blog post otherwise, but if anyone has something they want to chat into.
No, yeah, I think though it's definitely good to break down Series 2 and at a higher level, but I think just like VeeFriends as a whole, there's a lot of questions on which VeeFriend should I buy, or like which one is the right one on the market for me, and we'll dive deeper into that in a little bit. But like there's many different reasons on why people associate with different VeeFriends. Maybe it's just the coolest looking, maybe it's the one that really hits that trait that they've been trying to work on in their personal life. They're trying to be more optimistic, and they buy the optimistic otter, and it's just a daily reminder that like to look at things through like a glass half full kind of perspective. Some of them, like they have a pet dog, so they want the dialed in dog. So there's a lot of different ways for people to really associate with these different characters and find ones that resonate the best to their personal life. And so we'll dive more deep into that, but I think it just adds, there's a lot more nuance to the VeeFriends collection than just an NFT or just a piece of art.
Yeah, I think one of the coolest stories I heard with our VeeFriends community is someone bought a befuddled burglar. That's one of the characters in VeeFriends, so you guys can actually look it up.
I love the fucking burglar.
On the record.
And the story there was it was a lawyer, a lawyer that was actually representing a lot of befuddled burglars, and they wanted to be reminded of what they were doing, so they bought a befuddled burglar. The other one was a common sense cow. There's 2 common sense cow owners, and they actually were both in like the leather industry, and they actually formed like a really strong friendship because like just for their love of the product and what they represent. So those are some really cool things that we heard.
Yeah, just I think I want to go like higher level one more time, is that because I think a lot of people are familiar with VeeFriends Series 1 or heard about it. That was about a year ago that released. There's only 10,000 of those, 10,255.
SKG said we want to give away, and I've decided I'm going to give away my first go Series 2 here today during this stream. What do you think about that?
Go.
Let's fucking go.
That's
what about that? What about that?
That's awesome. So someone's going to get a Series 2 NFT from Gary's actual collection, which is really cool.
Yeah, explain to everybody what a go is. I know all of you call it goos.
Yeah, so I was just explaining there's 10,255 Series 1 VeeFriends. Out of those, Gary has about a little under 1,000 left. Gary kept about 1,000 and has about 1,000 Series 1s left. That means that he was also given 1,000 Series 2 NFTs for his collection, and he has not given any of those away. He's going to do the first giveaway now. We're in the stream for Gary originally owned. And what's really cool is that because it's on the blockchain, and we'll go a little more technical, but you could actually trace back and see that it came from Gary's wallet, that Gary actually sent it to you, that it was an NFT that was kind of owned by the creator of the project. And not only is that just a really cool thing, but also, carries some more value in the VeeFriends world and in the collectible world. So it's really cool that could be traced back. So good luck to everyone who's in here, and I'm going to see how I can enter. Kidding.
Everyone, if you have the deck open and you go to page, it's like the last, like the third to last page, you'll see an index. All right, that's for general education. But within the index, there's a VeeFriends collection breakdown. So if you're curious about VeeFriends, that has the collection breakdown of all the different collections that is hosted within the VeeFriends world. It'll give you a much better understanding of what you're getting, you're excited about and wanted to learn about.
Yeah. So before we go a little more technical, I was explaining this 10,000, just about 10,000 Series 1s, and they got very valuable, very expensive. They, traded for a lot of money. Now it's become a very, high-end NFT project because of, Gary's experience and what he wants to build. Series 2 was his way of making this project. I think Series 2 for two reasons is awesome, because one, a way to grow the project to a larger audience for a more, affordable rate than what Series 1 was, especially when it initially sold. Last week, when VeeFriends 2 sold, a much more accessible project to get more people loving these characters and involved in the community on a deeper level. And then also because he couldn't build out Series 1. I mean, he couldn't build out VeeFriends with just his drawings and what he did last May. And so Series 2 gives broader accessibility and also evolves and enhances and develops these characters in a really cool way. And so that's what we're going to take a look at today is one, how can I actually do this? How do I set up a wallet? I've been wanting to do it forever. I've heard all about it, but never actually had the time or knew how to do it. So we would love to walk everyone here through that. And then also just, go deeper education on VeeFriends, on the characters, on maybe which one fits best for you, which Ty says. It's really just a toss-up for what you really love. Of course, there's some characters that Gary's more passionate about or traits that Gary's passionate about. But his end goal is to develop all of these characters in his own version of Pokemon or Disney, where he wants 12-year-old girls to be wearing Patient Panda backpacks in 50 years. And we're excited to help you guys understand a little more and see if you want to be a part of it.
Can I answer people's questions? Can we get somebody up here? How do we do that? Or can we take questions? Can we just can people fire away questions about Series 2 characters? And you guys can read them to me as they come in?
Yep. Bill Gates says this team is absolutely fire. So thanks, Bill.
This team is fire. Thank you, Bill Gates. We really appreciate what you've did with Microsoft. And Mackenzie's in the building. Mackenzie Dawkins, my incredible teammate in doing a lot of our writing. I love her. She's in the building. Swaggy Seal's good. All right, questions, fire away. I'm going to look at the floor too, because I assume, how many people here right now, leave a comment, are interested in grabbing one off the floor? Because I'll give some floor recommendations.
And just to provide a little more context on what the floor actually is, this is like a really common term used in NFTs that, if you're new to NFTs, you might not even know what the floor means. So the floor is basically the lowest price of entry into a project. So it's the lowest listed buy now NFT in that collection. So you'll hear this term, the floor price, all the time. And it's basically, the lowest point of entry into that collection.
Everyone, you can also ask a question on Twitter.
I'm going to share this.
Yeah, you can also, if you want to ask a question in the comment section on YouTube, you can definitely do that. Or you can tag us on Twitter at VeeFriends, and we'll look for your tweet, and then we'll ask Gary the question.
You can ask me questions, guys, because I'm still sharing out. I'm about to text out the link.
All right, Kathy asks, what's the best way to buy an NFT? And if we don't have a wallet, how do we go there?
All right,
Kathy.
I think May, the next, in 10 minutes, I'm going to be off from 4 to 4:30. During that time, I'm going to set up what the contest rules are and and I think you should do a ton of 101 education. And then I think Tyler and Rips, you should go hard into the Discord. Let's send everybody from this YouTube to the Discord and talk a lot about the Go and kind of like the floor life.
Sounds good, G. Omir asked, if I bought VeeFriends 2 after the mint, are the cards then sent to the owner or the one who minted it?
The one who minted it. Oh man, the flamingos on the floor? That's not a good idea. If you're the flamingo owner, that's a bad idea.
Robbie asked.
Yep, go ahead.
Robbie asked, how to make long-term projects like VeeFriends if you're looking to create an NFT project?
Commit to it for life. Don't worry about the short-term monies, build a real community over time. This is, everyone's like, well, easy for VeeFriends to do well. You have a community. I'm like, the one I earned for the last 15 years? You mean the one that I've put out unlimited free content in perpetuity for? And the one that I replied to comments every single comment on Twitter and email from 2007 to 2011 for, and the one that I continue to fight for and live in the Discord more than most people for. Like, yes, you have to actually build a community, get people to care, plus have a great project, like have a mission. Be Friends is Pokemon, Disney, Transformers, G.I. Joe, My Little Pony, Strawberry Shortcake, Sesame Street. Like I have a mission. I have a mission of making patience, but also tenacity, right? Just because I have Patient Panda and soon to be Loving Leech, you know, like doesn't mean I don't have Ambitious Angel. She's a beast, May. I don't know if you've looked into the Ambitious Angel's eyes. Like if you look too long into it, you're going to get motivated. Like she's a beast. She might be the strongest fucking character in the whole goddamn game. Like there's a lot going on with the characters that people don't know yet. Like, so I have Ambitious Angel and I have Tenacious, you know, Termite, but I also want to really push, you know, Kind Kadu. And you just have to have, you know, like, being headstrong can be a very positive thing. It could also be a negative thing. I'm going to use the honey badger to make it a positive thing, right? So have a mission.
Someone said they looked into Positive Otter's eyes and they felt like the world was okay.
When I look at you mean optimistic otter.
Yeah, sorry, the optimistic
right.
otter.
Dustin, can you take May off the stream? That was unacceptable.
But if you are looking for a positive character, we have Positive Porcupine. So
thank you. Thank you. Very important that everybody, let's keep answering a couple more questions from me.
Yep. So Edwin asked, how long did it take you to draw all of them? And what was your creative process in it all?
Took me a week. Just went hard the whole, 8, 10, 12 hours. Was thinking about the characters for years, let alone months. As you all four know, there's footage of me talking about this in 2018 that hasn't been released yet. So this has been a long process for me. This has been a real thing for me, and I'm really excited about it.
Andrew asked, should we be paying close attention to the scenes?
Yeah, I think the scenes are the most important part, actually. For everybody who's buying their first VFriend, you've got to go with an attribute that speaks to you. Like, actually, here's a fun game, and maybe you guys can jump in. Which characteristic, what human trait, one word, do you think most describes you? Go. We're going to leave comments here.
There's a question, because we haven't chatted about it yet, but Gary, maybe a higher level on VCon, and then the question is, do Series 2 get VCon as well? VCon
is only for Series 1 holders. They already got the tickets. The tickets are available on OpenSea. Series 2 does not get VCon. That is not the utility. The utility was the trading cards. Big mistake that people are making with Series 2 is they're assuming no more utility. V2, V1, and every NFT project in the world that gives a shit and is building something remarkable will always use the advantage of what this technology called the blockchain's about and will build on utility over time. That's just what you're supposed to do. Now, the reason I haven't made that promise or that roadmap is I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. And I'm not in a rush to do anything because I'm building something remarkable. But if tomorrow I want to do something for all the whole, I don't want to say this next line because I already know I'm doing something and I don't want to give it away. Anyway, Motivated Monster for you, John F. I see you're motivated. Kind Kadu for you, fat guy out west. Curious Joseph, Curious Crane, I actually think. Tyler, can you share the link to all the Curious? Can you go to OpenSea and sort by character and share that? It's fun stuff. This is fun stuff. More questions, please.
Someone said Frazzled. That'd be a fun character.
Yeah, we don't really, not sure.
This person says, how do we learn more about the characters and what they're about?
Well, that will happen over time.
I'll just put the Discord for now.
Yeah, the Discord has a lot of conversation about that.
Sharik asks, I'm completely new to this. So you buy at floor and then keep it till when? How does the investment side of this work?
No, none of this can be investment advice, nor is it about investment. Obviously, NFTs have gone up in our culture. My job is to make the world fall in love with VFriends. So to me, no different than somebody who buys a baseball card or a comic book. You buy it because you love them. And then for many people, you hope it goes up, right? Obviously, VFriends Series 1 started at 2,000. Now they're 35, 40, 100, 200,000. So that was a great bet. I'm really excited about where we are in the process of these characters. But I think, for a lot of people, you need to be looking at this character as like, let me buy this because I love it, and let me put it away and check on a rainy day in the future.
So I'm gonna ask G, what's your favorite character in VeeFriends?
Kind of like all your children, it's hard to like have a favorite. It becomes like a mood thing. Like yesterday, I was all obsessed with the proactive piranha. I'm like, you know, like so many people are just not proactive. They're like entitled. They don't even realize they're entitled. They're like just waiting for the world to do it for them because their parents did it for them. Like, for example, May, I don't ever make my bed because my mom made my bed my whole life. So I don't even think about it. I don't know. And so for a lot of people, they're just not proactive because their parents did everything. The school did everything. Their older brother did everything. And like proactivity excites me. And just the fucking piranha looks crazy. Like just so cool. Yesterday was the proactive piranha. The poodles got my attention. I've been thinking a lot about like what's polished, like snazzy, like, you know, like, so there's just been a lot of fun. Like it ebbs and flows. Obviously, I'll always have a special spot for the black cat. The very, 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 very lucky black cat is the logo. It's my Pikachu. It's my Mickey Mouse. It's my Muse. It's my Hulk Hogan. So, you know, that is like no question. Like this little homie is like on my shoulder. Like, you know, in 30 years when there's like some sort of 10 years or 5 years when there's like some, you know, Time Magazine Man of the Year, I have this little fucker on my shoulder with me. You know, it's my guy. Like, I don't want to believe in bad luck. I don't believe in bad luck. This fucking guy's good luck. I love this dude so much, and I plan on doing so much with it in the next 30 years. Ambitious angel, man. Go ahead.
Fat Guy Out West asks, how do you handle the pressure of keeping the positive motivation of your projects?
Because I don't listen to the crowd. I don't listen when everyone's pumped, and I'm a genius, and I don't listen when everyone's like, hey, I want my price to go up. I have to focus on building the project. You know, I'm an operator. I can't worry about anything other than fucking dominating and building demand and stories and executing. And so, you know, that's just where I'm at. Just very, very, very focused on this, you know? So can we share the screen? Like, do we have like, we can like look at a tab or like, how do we do that? Like, I want to kind of like look at the floor and talk about certain things.
Yeah, I got it.
Cool.
You see this?
I see her. She's a fucking monster.
Wanted to show people. This is how Gary's original drawing of the angel looked, and since that's not the one he wants to necessarily use to build out the global brand, Ambitious Angel Series 2 is going to be that person, and this will always serve as the Angel's rookie card / fossil of VeeFriends. But that
and also the alpha pass for people that are a little further along. This is definitely the alpha pass series 1, but where I'll always be doing different utilities and things of that nature. But series 2, this is how the world's going to know it. Like in 6 years when kids are wearing backpacks or have toys on their desk, or parents are trying to instill ambition in their child, like that's what she's going to look like. But yes, the scenes are very underrated. Right now, May, everyone's misunderstanding the scenes and how that's going to build community and storytelling and things of that nature. Is this the floor?
It is. There's
never a time the slug should be on the floor. He's fucking slaying it. There's never a time. And is that Mo Mouse? See, this, I don't know if you noticed this. Do you guys agree with me? There's more intriguing characters on the floor this weekend than there was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Turn tick, charismatic chameleon. Yeah, like
the pose of the weasel's really cool.
Yeah, I like that.
This is just a glimpse. So guys, every one of these that you're looking at, there's no 2 tokens that are alike, which is different from Series 1. Series 1.
Show me the Impala.
Yep.
It's down there. No, it's down there. Scroll down. I just want to see the one that's right there. Click into that one right there. You missed it. Row above to the right. Isn't that the Impala?
I'm not doing well. The
Kind Kudu.
Oh, that's Kind Kudu. Thank you. Click it. Fucking Kudu. Yeah. Love this fucking guy.
And then so
also look at the metadata too, just so people understand what they're looking at here.
Yeah, you guys, I'm doing very much the sizzle right now. You'll do the steak right now. Actually, right now I got to run. So why don't you guys pound on that for 30 minutes? And I would answer a lot of questions. There's like a ton of good questions going in. Why don't you pound for 10 minutes on questions? And why don't you pound them with links to the 101? How do you set up a MetaMask? How do you get Ethereum? That kind of stuff. I'll be back shortly.
Perfect. So guys, I mean, I'm looking at OpenSea right now, which is kind of like the eBay for NFTs. So it's not just for VFriends. It's not, you know, exclusive to this. There's a few other NFT marketplaces, but OpenSea is kind of the primary used one right now. There's some other ones called Looks Rare and some other platforms, but OpenSea is what's most commonly used. And so I'm sorting by low to high price and just taking a look. And so all of these tokens and NFTs kind of get used interchangeably because the T in NFT stands for token. But all of these are one of a kind. So if I click into, let's pick one right here. This is a cool one, the Confident Cobra. I can then look and see in these properties down here what this actually is. And so the character is Confident Cobra. Out of the several poses that he's available in, that they're all available in, it's in the manifesting pose. And the scene, so the background, where its environment is called Forever Fields. And then it says spectacular, and that just means, is this like there's some special tokens that are filled in with what we call spectacular, which are like diamonds or lava or hologram. And so this is not a spectacular, it's just a regular, you know, more regular looking one, or more
Adam, can you show everyone like more of the special scenes, like, and the poses, like upside down and whatnot, so people can see like, oh, how do I find something that's more rare?
Let's walk through this. So this is a blog post, and again, I don't know how to actually comment in this because I'm not logged into an account, but maybe someone could put this in here. But it's a great post that basically explains all things about series.
Show people how you got there. So let's start with blog.vfriends.com.
Awesome.
Everyone, if you type in your browser or just save this, blog.vfriends.com will take you to the VFriends blogs. This is where the latest and greatest updates of all things VFriends is hosted. So if you scroll down a little bit, like what Adam is about to do, you can see at actually the top bar, you can see Series 2, book games, everything's labeled by different tabs. But if you scroll down a little bit, you can see Adam is going to find the poses and scenes. This is a more thorough breakdown of what you can expect in Series 2, and it'll give you probably, like, just by reading this, it gets you an hour, 2 hours homework in.
Awesome. I'm going to go pretty quick through here because we've explained a lot about it, but 55,555, 5 is Gary's favorite number, so did a bunch of those. One of one artwork tokens that feature combinations of traits, characters, poses, scenes that we've been looking at already. But how it works is that every single character, and there's 251 total, every single character has 220 tokens. There's one exception, but there's 220 NFTs for every single character, no matter which one.
Just jump in here because I know a lot of people are jumping in. The first Go token will be given out here somewhere probably around 4:45. You've got to be here the whole time, pretty much starting now. Please contribute to the chat. Whoever's not talking from Tyler, May, and Rips, please pound the chat with links to the floor, to what Goes are, to the most important part, which is you are not eligible to winning a Go unless two things. You are here when I come back to do it, and two, your Twitter profile either has to have the banner or the PFP changed to VFriends, which we have the link to. Please share the crap out of that with everybody in here, because I think a lot of people might have a chance to win. Then I'm going to go check their Twitter and they'll be ineligible, and that would be a sad miss. I'm also pretty committed to giving out a serious Go. So none of this, like, this is going to be a top 25 character in my subjective opinion. There is no official thing on that. But this is going to be massive. I want to see everybody right now in the comments right here, because I got to get my juices going. Like, are you interested in that? Like, is that good? Is that fun? Are people interested? Does one want a free Series 2 VFriend Go Gary originally owned? Also, please pound the Discord. There's a lot of people in here from my text in the community or my Twitter that are not living in Discord life. So if you can consistently in the YouTube chat share the Discord link, the link to this, the banner, the link to the floor. As a matter of fact, another thing, anybody who buys a VFriend between 3:30 and 5:30 is going to be eligible in this set in a Go as well. So I'm going to do two things. I'm going to give away two Goes. I'm going to give away a super character Go to anybody who bought a VFriend between 3:30 and 5:30. I'm just going to go to OpenSea because we're on from 3:30, because I know people have been buying. Go to activity right now, Rips.
Yep.
So
what I'm about to do is, because we are on the blockchain and on OpenSea, we can see every single transaction.
right. So anybody who's buying right now, and please repeat this over the next
Kind
30
warrior.
minutes. Ooh, that's a nice snag. That's a nice snag right there. So
Their Science Slug went.
I'm going to give, for anybody who buys one between now and then, you'll be eligible. I'm just going to pick one wallet between 3:30 and 5:30 and airdrop them a top 15 go. And I'm going to give the rest of the crew, anybody who's in here, an opportunity to get one. And that's going to be predominantly for hopefully a newbie or something like that. But they make sure, I think the four of you heard what I just said. Let's make sure we're over communicating these beats over the next 30 minutes so everybody understands, because it's about to get real crazy in here. Real crazy. That's all I want to say. See ya.
Awesome. Were we able to share this with the people, because this is what we need them to do if they want to enter? There's basically a profile picture maker, but more importantly, there is a banner that you can use on your Twitter or social medias. And so I think that's what Gary wants us to update to be eligible for the general giveaway.
Yeah, Adam, do the blog.vfriends.com thing one more time.
Yep.
So everyone, if you want to find this blog post and you can't, there's chat's going too fast, you can't find the link we're dropping, go to blog.vfriends.com. This is where we host all our blogs. Scroll down, as you can see Adam doing. Keep going a little bit more, and you can see right there, it says Customize Twitter PFP Plus banner. In this link, you can scroll down and see how to actually create your own profile pic. Right here, we have create a website. It shows you the step-by-step. And then all the way to the bottom, a little bit more. And you actually don't have to connect your wallet or anything. So if you're going on a site that needs you to connect your wallet, you're not on the right site. That page only needs you to enter the ID of the NFT that you're trying to create the profile with. How do you find the ID? Adam will show you right here. Okay. You'll go to OpenSea. Yeah. You'll go to OpenSea.
So, yeah, we can walk through it.
Okay.
So for every character, there's a profile picture maker, and then for the background, like a general gigantic VFriends kind of mural that's one by character. So as May says, I'm going to X out series 1. I just want to show that angel moment.
Correct. And the profile pic generator, someone just asked, is it series 1 or series 2? It is only for series 2.
All right, let's go Jolly Jacko. So I'm on the Jolly Jacko. If I wanted to make a profile picture, I'll start from scratch. I'm going to go on OpenSea.io, brand new.
Yeah, that'd be great.
OpenSea.io, the website. Make sure you only do OpenSea, OPENSEA.io.
Yep, make sure you're going to the right site, everyone. There's a lot of scammy sites out there. If you go to the wrong one, it could easily drain your NFTs. So just make sure that you're going to the site that Adam is sharing right now.
Yep, and I'm going to type in VFriends in the search collections, only in one word. And the first one to pop up is VFriends Series 2. It has a blue check mark next to it. I'm going to show that one more time, and it's critically important. Right next to it, it shows a bit over 50,000 items. It pops up right away, and it has a blue check mark. So make sure you're clicking on that, and it highlights verified collection. Just like that. You should see something that looks just like this with a lot of activity on it. And so what I can do is I can scroll and find a character that I really like that I think would make a cool profile picture. And what better character to do it than with, I'm going to stick to Confident Cobra. So I see Confident Cobra, and how I can find what token ID it is to make this profile picture is I can go to details, and I can see it's token ID. It'll say right here, 25034. So then I can go back to that blog post, and it's showing me how I can do this. I would go to this website. I would say 25034. I guess you could just enter also in any number if you wanted to see which character it lands. Well, that did not go as planned. I must have had a typo. Here we go. Cool. So now I can scale it however I want to match this token. So I'd be able to do that when I'm not feeling lazy. I would have a PFP that downloads, and it would show up. I could then make that my Twitter profile picture, Instagram profile picture. And then as far as, okay, now I want my matching banner. I'm going to go in to this other link that is on that. I'm going to go on to this other link. I'd scroll down a little bit after I download my PFP, and it shows all of these banners. So I'd click that. It brings me in here. I don't want to search in my Google Drive because I have a lot of things that say Cobra on it. But I would eventually be able to see and download this one that says Confident Cobra.
It should also be in alphabetical order, Adam.
That's a good point.
And for everyone, one more time, if you're here from Gary's tweets to win the Goes, the Gary originally owned, which is a rare trait in the VFriends NFT, what you will need to do is, like Dustin said right here, one, you will want to make sure you change your profile picture to a VFriend Series 2. This is what Adam is doing right now. And you also want to change your banner to a VFriend Series 2, like what Adam is doing. We'll share the blog post one more time in chat on YouTube. The other thing you can do is buy a Series 2 NFT from now until 5:30, and Gary will randomly pick a wallet that has purchased on OpenSea at that time, and he will then airdrop a Go to a wallet. So as you can see, it already went by so fast. I was going to say, as you can see the link that just got shared, it's like gone.
Well, spamming it like 10 times in a row, it just disappeared.
Yeah, it just gone. So you want to look for a VFriends account, and you can see the link that was just shared. But this is what you'll want to do. Free Series 2 Go qualifications. Change your Twitter banner and profile. Pick to a VFriends, which is in this blog post. And, we're sharing that blog post right now. Or buy a Series 2 NFT from now until 5:30 Eastern daytime. And then you will be qualified to get a Go from Gary. All right, Adam.
I pinned it to the top of the chat, just so you know.
Fantastic. Great stuff. Thank you, Dustin.
Cool. What's next? Should we go back to that all-in blog post, or should we do a little more on this?
I think we should go back to that blog post. Even if we don't get through it, I just want to give people an understanding of what they're looking at with that blog post.
Awesome.
So I can go ahead and share my screen.
Oh, you got it.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right, team.
Someone bought a pea salad. Let's go.
Someone bought a pea salad? Nice. Very, very nice. All right. So what we want to do is everyone type in if you have a browser, please type garyvee.com/S2 education deck, all lowercase. This link takes you to this deck that we have created. We've done, I don't know, more than like 20, 40 plus, NFT 101 classes, all of us here. Taz nodding his head. And so this link, what I would implore you to do is create a copy of this deck that you're currently seeing. And this deck really breaks down, if you have never bought an NFT, this will save you a lot of time trying to find different materials. And it will be the spot for you to watch videos, tutorials to get you all set up. We go from the very, very tippy top of what is an NFT all the way to, hey, now that I have bought an NFT, what do I do? Right? So it talks about everything. It talks about security. So please make sure you make a copy, and you can create a lot of notes. I'm going to try and browse through a lot of this. I think, actually, let's do a little Q&A. Everyone here, if you've never bought an NFT, please type 1. If you bought an NFT before, please type 2. I just want to know what our demographic is here. So how fast do I need to go through everything? Okay, if you've never bought one, type 1. If you've bought one before, type 2. Never bought one, 1. Already bought one, 2. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of 2s, couple 1s. Fantastic. Welcome everyone who's a 1. This is really exciting times for you to be here. And I want to go ahead and just go through this deck. I'll go through it fast. Everyone has it, in your possession. So anything I'm saying here or don't say here, it's clearly laid out in this deck. And it's a material that you can always reference back to. Okay, so I think, why don't we start from the tippy? Before we actually dive into like how to actually set up a wallet and all that fun stuff, there's a video that the team created that's really, really important for everyone here to watch. Dustin, I don't know if I share, will sound come through? Or if you share, would sound come through?
I guess one way to find out.
Okay, let me give you the link. I actually don't know. Here, let me put. Do we hear anything?
Nah.
What about now? Do we hear anything?
If you share with your Chrome tab, you should. Well, I could do it for you if you send me the link.
All right, I'll send it to you, and we can go from there. So the reason why I want everyone to watch it is because scams are rampant. Like, I mean, ask any one of us here, even the most experienced are being scammed on a daily, and we want to keep everyone here safe. There's a lot going on. So watching this video, I think it's crucial. If there's anything you can take away, I hope it is this video and a go, you know, if everyone's lucky enough, or one person is lucky enough, I guess. So we'll let Dustin go ahead and share his screen, and let's play through this video. It's 3 minutes. Yeah, PD just said I got scammed, and that's heartbreaking to hear. You know, everyone works really hard to get their NFTs. So just please, please be very, very safe.
Friends, please watch this video to not get scammed.
Hey everyone, in this video, we'll be covering common scams in the NFT space and how to protect yourself. Scammers are becoming more and more deceptive as more new people enter the NFT space. One of the biggest things you can do to protect yourself is triple checking the URL of any site that you're trying to reach. You can minimize your risk of getting scammed by making sure that the URLs you're clicking on are legit.
Please, please, please make sure you're on the actual URL. The fake URL is tricking so many people. That is the key. Make sure you're on the right URL, and when you click the contract, make sure you see what it says it's getting access to. Please be careful.
Many scam sites are made to look identical to the sites that you're familiar with, but the URL will be slightly different. So check for extra letters, different site extensions, or similar looking characters. One example is a scam happening within the ads section of Google search. When users search VFriends on Google, the top of the search results is sometimes populated by fake VFriends websites. Please note that these sites are paid ads and they're not real. The official VFriends website URL is vfriends.com. Never click the link to a site that's not valid.
By far, the thing that I see more than anything right now is people getting caught on a fake URL, thus exposing their wallet and getting scammed. Fuck fake URLs.
We need to cover the 2 main ways that someone can get scammed. The first is by revealing your secret phrase, also known as your seed phrase. A secret phrase is a series of words that is your way of accessing your wallet from any device. Make sure your secret phrase is written down on a piece of paper and that you have more than 1 copy. Most importantly, don't give it out to anyone. The second way you can get scammed is by connecting your wallet and authorizing a malicious transaction, for example, on a fake website URL. These aren't the only ways a scam can occur, but these are the most common. So where can scams take place? Scammers most commonly work through fake DMs, fake Twitter profiles, fake tweets, fake emails, and on Discord. Sometimes they might also hack verified Twitter accounts. Scammers often use Discord DMs to try and lure victims to malicious sites. With Discord Nitro, scammers can choose any username. They can even impersonate Gary when sending messages and may send links to fake URLs. Regardless of whether scammers hack Twitter accounts or send you Discord DMs, if you ever receive a message or see a post that promises any exclusive minting opportunities through a link, please make sure to thoroughly verify it. Now, let's dive into a couple of specific examples of scams that happened in the past. One example is a scam that happened during the ApeCoin launch. Scammers hacked verified Twitter accounts during the launch, and those hacked accounts that had blue check marks and Bored Ape Yacht Club profile pictures directed users to click on malicious links. Users that clicked the links were taken to a fake site, connected their wallet, and got scammed. ApeCoin put out a link of the only official website. Another well-known scam offered to animate your NFT. These scammers hacked verified Twitter accounts, and those accounts that also had blue check marks directed users to a malicious link, pretending to animate their NFTs. To recap, the surefire way to not get scammed is to make sure that you're on the right URL. There are 3 ways to do that. 1, type out the right URL yourself. 2, click the URL in bio of the verified Twitter profile of the project you're trying to connect with. 3, when you're signing a transaction, verify the origin URL of the transaction.
Cool. This video is available on Gary's YouTube channel, so anyone can go watch it. Please share with friends. It's a very, very useful video, and I thought it was really, really well made. So, very, very congrats to the team member who made it on Team Gary. Good stuff, Dustin. I mean, not you, but like, you know, please take the word for it that everyone loved the video.
Shout out to Adrian for making that.
Adrian, let's go. Love it. Okay, cool. So that for sure, you know, like before you even jump into the space, just know there's so many scams going on that the chances of you encountering a scam is, I don't know, 80%, 90%. There's just too many. Like, I would be surprised that if I never got hit by one. It's like that, just that common. So please keep yourself very safe. And there are a lot of different ways to keep yourself safe. Okay. All right. Now, I think we can go back to is my screen still being shared? Okay. I think it is.
Yep.
Cool. All right. We're going back here. So you should have this link. It's garyvee.com/S2, right? S2 education. Yeah, here we go. S2 education deck. This is a one-stop shop for everything you need to know, NFT 101 to even something deeper down. Okay. So, look at if I just asked right here in our chat, we have so many community members hanging out. Have you been scammed? Have you been scammed out of your NFT? I just saw a couple people that are just agreeing, and you could see clearly how rampant this is. So please make sure you keep yourself safe. All right, back to how to buy your first NFT. We have a lot of content around this. If you go to our YouTube channel, which you currently are on, thank you for being here, you can see that we have different playlists. So within the different playlists, you can see the types of content we put out. There's an education one that has 20, 40 videos. That's basically us walking through this deck step by step. There's also a playlist that has, the 5 steps for you to get your wallet set up. That only has 5 videos. So if you watch that, you should be in a really, really good spot. You get your first 5 hours of homework in when Gary says you need 50. So that knocks you all the way a little bit. All right. Okay, now, so we're going to go through here. What is an NFT? NFTs are authentic, indivisible, unique, transferable, ownership, provenance. It's really just a digital receipt of transactions. It's not a new concept. You've seen digital art online. You've done a lot of things on Web 2, and you feel comfortable using your phone for a lot of things that we're currently doing. However, NFTs create a different layer of authenticity behind it. So that's what you should think about when you think about NFTs. It's not a new concept that's foreign. It's not like something that you've never heard of before, but it's just a better way to prove ownership for you to be aware of. Okay. All right. Now, how do you actually buy an NFT? Well, you need a wallet. Actually, you could do a hardware or a hot wallet. Hardware wallet's a little more advanced. We definitely want to talk about it because it provides a deeper layer of security. But you need a wallet. You need to add funds in that wallet. And when we say funds, it's not fiat, which is like USD or whatever currency you're used to. You need to change it to crypto money, right? Once you add the crypto money into your wallet, like the little middle picture, then you can buy an NFT. And as you can see on the right-hand side, this is a Series 2 Adventurous Astronaut with the scene is the spaceship. So very, very cute little character. All right, moving on. So what is a crypto wallet? In order for you to use crypto, you'll need a wallet. And as you can see on the bottom left-hand corner, you see popular software, hot wallets. MetaMask is very, very widely used. On top of that, you got Coinbase, Wallet Connect, Rainbow, and Trust Wallet. These are all different sorts of wallets. On the right-hand side, you have hardware wallets, which are cold wallets. Hot wallets are always connected to, to the internet. Is that how we should say it, Tyler?
Cold wallets are never connected. Yeah, you just you don't link them to sites and authorize transactions through your cold wallet. So, right, let me see. Here I'm holding up. This is a ledger. It's also this is a type of cold or hardware wallet. So you can see it looks kind of like a flash drive, but it doesn't function like a flash drive. So if you own one of these, your NFT, it's not like it downloads your NFT or it's not stored on here. But it just threw me off. Yeah, it's not stored on here. So it technically lives on the blockchain, but this hardware wallet is the only thing that will allow you to authorize transactions with your wallet with this physical device. So there's some buttons here you can press for forward and backwards. And then you if you want to authorize something or confirm, you hit both buttons at the same time. So this is what it looks like. This is when we say hardware wallet or ledger is this specific brand. This is what it looks like and what we mean. Something to know if you're looking to buy a hardware wallet, always buy it from the manufacturer's website. I know that we all love Amazon and Walmart, but those are third-party distributors. And with hardware wallets, you always want to make sure you're buying it from the first-party distributor. The reason for that is if you buy it from an Amazon, it's possible that someone that works at Amazon or someone along the way has been able to get inside the package, download that seed phrase, which is that which May is about to jump into here on why that's so important. But just know if you're buying a hardware wallet, always buy it from the manufacturer themselves.
All right. So to recap, what we just talked about is like how to actually buy an NFT. You need a crypto wallet. And within crypto wallet, there's two types. There's a hot wallet. MetaMask is probably the most common at this point. It works really well with different sites. And a hardware cold wallet is a additional sort of protection on top. So you don't, I mean, to me, I think it's like you must, and a lot of my friends say like you must use a hardware wallet because it is a deeper layer of security. But in order for you to buy an NFT, you can always start with a hot wallet. Make sense? All right. Now, after that, we do like a desktop mobile little comparison. You know, in Web 2, we're also used to using our phones. In Web 3, because the tech is not mature as well as Web 2. So you want to make sure that if you're doing any buying, if you're doing any like bigger decision making with NFTs, you just want to make sure that you use a desktop if you're in the vicinity of one, because it is just bigger font, bigger screen. You know, it's less likely that your fingers can make a mistake. So you just want to always, like, I would say mobile is definitely a little more advanced mode. And then if you are really new to this, I would suggest desktop. Now, we're not going to go into these videos, but in this deck right here, we linked it to a playlist. If you watch everything in this playlist, which is 5 videos, you will be able to set up a wallet no problem. It even goes through hardware wallets. So you'll be probably like, I don't know, like 80% ahead of most people once you watch all 5 of these videos. So just make sure if you have this deck, and we've shared this a couple of times, the link is garyvee.com/S2, all lowercase, education deck. Okay. All right. Dustin just threw it up. garyvee.com/S2 education deck. You can create a copy. You can take notes in this, but everything needed for you to set up a wallet is in this deck. And I strongly implore you after this live stream to watch it, and you'll get set up in no time. All right. So we went through all that. Very, very cool. Do your own homework, blah, blah, blah. Now that you've went through the steps and you set up a wallet, it's time to discover different secondary markets for you to buy NFTs. Okay. So for you to buy an NFT, the most common places are places such as OpenSea. There's another place called LooksRare, Rarible. These are all secondary markets, and they're kind of like the eBays of NFTs. So if you are buying from VeeFriends at launch, and we call that minting, when you first buy an NFT from the project itself, that's called minting. You do that through, like the official websites, like a lot of people here are saying, and then that's called minting. However, if you didn't get into the mint, like for VeeFriends Series 2, what you'll want to do is go to places such as OpenSea. These are like the eBay, so the secondary market, and a lot of people try and trade and sell here. So you want to make sure you're looking into it, and you always want to make sure you're going to the right website. Now, I know we jumped through a lot of this, but a very common question I like to ask people here is within your wallet, and I know like we're jumping back here a little bit, within your wallet, there's a code, a secret phrase. Okay, it's known as a seed phrase. It's known as a secret phrase. There's a lot of different names to it. However, what you really need to understand is it is your social security number. It's your bank PIN. You'll never need to share it. Okay. Now, with that in mind, if Gary Vee says to you, let's see, hey, Howard, hey, Manya, hey, K-Dog, give me your seed phrase. Do we give it to Gary? If Gary's like, give me your seed phrase because I'm going to do something, I'm going to give you a giveaway. Do we give Gary our seed phrase or our secret phrase?
Never.
What are people saying? Like, this chat is going way too fast. Someone said yes, of course. No, we never give Gary our seed phrase either.
Yeah, I think a really important thing to say is like Gary will never ever ask for your seed phrase. Like he doesn't want your personal info. He doesn't want your seed phrase. He doesn't want your passwords. So if there is someone that looks to be Gary that's asking you for your seed phrase, it's not him. It's an imposter. you should report them and ban them right away, because Gary will never, ever ask you for your seed phrase.
Adam?
Yeah, I was just going to touch on a question I saw. Someone just says, if I buy or sell something on OpenSea, does it also show on LooksRare? And the answer is no. Each one is kind of independent of each other. Just like how if you list a shirt on eBay, it won't show up automatically on Facebook Marketplace or something like that. They're all independent.
So are you saying there's a good chance someone posted something on LooksRare that is really, really cheap and doesn't even know it? And I'm messing up right now by looking on OpenSea only.
OpenSea is definitely more popular, but
okay, forget it.
Both of them have the deals.
But yeah, you want to look at all the different marketplaces. All right, so we talked about all that. We talked about wallet, secret phrase, and if you walk through these videos, you can definitely set one up very, very easily. Now, after that, we've talked also about the video of fuck fake sites. This is like how a lot of people get scammed. Okay. And then after that, in this deck, if you go down here, we have an index. It kind of just breaks down, Gary often says you want to get 50 hours of homework in before you buy any NFT. This is where you can do that. This is where we link out all the different, resources you'll need, general education. And on top of that, we add Series 2 education if you're interested in Series 2. Cool. I know I breezed through a lot of that information, but what I would say is this. If you are interested in NFTs and you've never bought one, first off, welcome and thank you for being here. Second is take the time to go through all these different videos that we have linked in each of these different slides. After that, if you have any more questions, I'd strongly ask you to join our Discord. If you click on that little link right there, it'll take you to the VFriends Discord. And we have a community of 300, I don't know, Corso's somewhere here. Thomas is here. Thomas, how many people we have? I think since Series 2, we have like 370 at this point. 411. Is that the amount? 411?
372,000.
All right, cool. Who are they answering to for the 411?
Gary's asking the Discord if they're getting the 411 in the Discord or in the stream.
Okay. That sounds about right. I was like, wait, why is everyone saying 411? Okay. And that's it. And you want to go through everything, join our Discord, 370 plus strong. A lot of amazing people that are ready to help you out, and including our mods that are also ready to help you out. Cool. I think we went through it out. Now I think we can answer any common questions.
I'm going to touch one more time because I see a lot of people asking. Gary is giving away 2 Go tokens, aka Gary originally owned, meaning they're coming from Gary's personal collection. The first time he's doing this for Series 2. One way to enter for a premium character that Gary will be sending out is that as a gesture, I would not say to buy one just for this, but as a gesture for anyone who's been thinking about getting in or is buying in the collection, he's going to pick a random purchase anytime between 3:30 and for any purchase between 3:30 and 5:30 Eastern, so just about another hour. He will send a random wallet a top character. And the other way is by changing your Twitter banner and profile picture to the VFriends kind of edition of it, which we're linking and is a blog post. So people have, almost about another hour to do so.
Someone asked, I have $0 in my MetaMask. Will this affect my chances of winning? The answer is no, because Gary will airdrop it. Airdrop is a phrase in NFT land that means someone can just send you an NFT, very easily. You don't have to do anything on your end. It can just be dropped into your wallet because everything is on the blockchain.
Leah, I'm going to touch on that once more because now you just reminded me of a question I saw. And it is the question was, is there a button I can click to turn off airdrops to me? Meaning that a lot of times people get spam airdrops. And sometimes that's how people scam others is through, they'll send a fake NFT to their wallet, they'll click it, they'll follow it, they'll go to a fake site. So our advice for unofficial collections is to not interact with them. And piggybacking off of that is there are a lot of projects many people who are new in the NFT space or watching on, they're watching a YouTube video or an ad, and they'll say, Gary V owns 6 of my whatever monkey crews, or Gary V owns these. And really what they're just doing is sending him those NFTs for free because they're just sending it and claiming that he owns them. So just because you see some type of ad that advertises Gary or, oh my God, a big bug just flew right in front of me. Someone else take this.
All right. People are asking, how will Gary know that we changed? Adam, did you just leave?
Video.
Okay.
On my computer.
All right. People are asking how would Gary know or how would the team know that we changed, that you changed your profile pic on Twitter or whatnot. We could just ask for more information. I don't think it's that difficult to be like, hey, now share your Twitter profile with us, and then we'll be able to see. Adam is gone battling the bug. All right. Okay, so one more time. A lot of people are here for the free giveaway that Gary's doing, which is for a Gary originally owned. Free Series 2 Go qualifications. Change your Twitter banner and profile pic to a VFriends. How do you do that? You go to blog.vfriends.com. Okay, I'm going to go there right now. Going to blog.vfriends.com. You're going to scroll down a little bit until you see on the third row within blog.vfriends.com, you will see VFriends Series 2, customize your Twitter PFP and banner. You'll see that blog post, and you're going to go and click on it. Once you click into it, it'll show you how to update your profile pic and also how to update your banner. Okay, so once you do that, you're set. You're qualified. You just got to hang out here when Gary comes back. We don't know when he's coming back, but it's definitely going to be before, I guess 5:30. Because the other way you can win a Go is by buying a Series 2 NFT right this second and buying it before 5:30. And Gary's going to just look at the activity as to who bought a VFriends Series 2 around this time, and he's just going to pick a wallet and he'll just airdrop a Go into their wallet. Hey, Adam. How was the battle?
It was the loving leech.
The loving leech.
It
was here to give you inspiration.
I made it. I
made it. I see. Very good. I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you.
Cool. Dustin, do you have any questions given? And for anyone who's here, Dustin is on Team Gary, and so a lot of people have seen him. And he's learning about VFriends as well. So Dustin, do you have any questions about VFriends Series 2 that we can answer, and that maybe can hopefully answer anyone else's questions?
I mean, this one's a little bit because I've been paying attention just a tiny bit. So I'm just going to ask it anyway. What is the deal with the upside down poses?
Very, very good question. I'm going to, Adam, you can take, if you're not battling a bug anymore, and I hope there's no more bugs, I think you can share your screen and show people what the upside down looks like.
Yep, I got it. I'll walk through that. Share screen. Boom, boom. All right, so I'm going to go back to the general VFriends blog. You guys can see this?
Not yet. One sec. Here we go.
Cool. So I'm going back to the general VFriends blog, and to kind of see a little more about the particular background / scenes and the different character poses. And this will kind of give a glimpse into some of the rarer ones or more exclusive ones that are in the collection. So like we said, all of them are unique one-of-ones. Every VFriends Series 2 is a unique one-of-one because no character, it will not be the same character, same pose, and same scene for any token. So they're all unique. And there are 8 total poses and 74 total scenes in the whole collection. And so one we'll see here, out of these poses, there's about 6 that are pretty regular or more common that are distributed across the collection, and then 2 of them that are super exclusive. One of them is called actively competing, and one of them is called upside down. And so here is an example of that rare actively competing, where as opposed to just a static image, the considerate cowboy, who happens to be in the dangerous desert, his natural habitat, is spinning his lasso around.
And there's only 5 total of those out of the 55,555 collection.
Yep. And by the way, I think if we go back, I'm going to go for 1 sec, but if we check out these blog posts, you'll see, and we're putting out some more next week, but we're going to be putting out blog content around some of the rarer tokens and scenes. So definitely stay updated there. But this is one of the 5 actively competing tokens. And then what the other super rare pose is called upside down. And so typically this is Gary's thoughtful 3-horned harpic. Fun fact, the only character that Gary actually created, the only animal that Gary actually created out of thin air.
Wait, wasn't there another like alien looking thing?
The glitch?
Not the glitch. It starts with an I.
The impeccable Inostranet.
Yeah. I think that means foreigner or alien in Russian.
That's
a good point too. But I think it's technically a thing. We'll have to ask Gary about that one. That's a good question. But yeah, his only what's known as the only character. Maybe May's dropped in some alpha, but this is a super cool character in the VFriends world that Gary made, and he's upside down instead of being reversed. And so there's a total of 12 upside down poses. While we're here, if they've gotten very premium, we'll take a look on them on OpenSea in a minute. But there are some characters that just happen to look like they're upside down. So in the actual properties of an NFT, which we took a look at before, it will say if it's upside down or not. We'll check those out in one sec. But while we're on this, this gives a glimpse into all of the scenes that characters can live in. And so there are 60 scenes, and then there are some special ones. One that's called Spectacular, or 6 that are Spectaculars, 6 that are called Jack NFT Glitches, which is somebody who Gary partnered with for certain backgrounds. And then 2 really, really rare ones. One that's called Green is Green. Green is Gary's favorite color. And there are 5 total of those. And then there is one that is just a plain white background. So these are just fun to look through, and it's a good thing to look through on the blog post just for fun, but shows all of the backgrounds. I think these ones are like very rare. The Hologram House and the Honey Empire Castle. There's Green Bubble Lake, Floor 55. Gary loves number 5. Firefighter Island on that same note. Mindful Meadow, Passionate Pitch, NYC, Skyline, Mount Ida, where Gary went to school. The pickleball court. Gary just bought a pickleball team, and so he has a pickleball court. So the wine cellar, the clouds, a lot of different backgrounds. And then there are these super rare Jack NFT glitch scenes. And so Jack NFT is an NFT artist that Gary partnered up with to make some super rare backgrounds for these characters to live in. And so these are super sought after, and they've some of the rarer backgrounds if you come across those. The other 2 rare backgrounds are Green is Green, which you can see here, a lot of super green tokens. So there's Stoic Slime resting. And then the Hungry Hammerhead is just a regular white background, which even though, it's plain white, there's only one of them, and it's a super cool token to have. Just for some more context, you may hear the word spectacular in VFriends world. And what that basically means is that they are one-of-ones that, of course, all these NFTs are one-of-ones, but they have a much different look and feel to them where they're filled with that spectacular type. So there's bubblegum, diamond, emerald, gold, hologram, and lava. And so these are definitely more sought after and more valuable, but just something good to know about. And so I'll show you how you can navigate through these. Is that I'm on OpenSea, the official VFriends. You can see again, verified. Please make sure that's the case. And on this left side here, I can actually filter between all of those details. So you'll see right here, there's those 12 upside down poses. And I can see that the last glass standing is the cheapest one for 20 Ethereum. So these are obviously very valuable, but still something cool to take a look through.
And just to double note, there are other characters that are upside down and they're different poses. So you want to make sure you're always checking the properties to make sure you're finding the actual upside down, because there have been people that thought they bought an upside down, but because they didn't double check the rarities right here, it says upside down in it. So this is a for sure tell that you're looking at an upside down.
Yep. And again, I'm filtered on that on this left side. So there's only 13 or 12 of them. Empathy Elephant, Harpic, the Flex and Fox, all types of characters. And then on the actively competing, there are 4 of them on OpenSea, which means that there are 5 total. So there's actually one has not been revealed yet, but just some really cool looking tokens, just bringing to life the characters a little bit more. And then on scenes, I can do the same thing, and I can scroll. How many of each scene are there? If I want to, at Forever Fields, I can see there's 920 of them. And if I scroll down all the way to the bottom, I'll see some of the rarest ones. So I'll see these. I'll zoom in a little bit. But I can see some of the rarest backgrounds, like the Hologram House, Honey Empire Castle, the Rainbow Planet, the Honey, so if I click on Hologram House, it will only show me those. And they're very, very cool. And then if I click on Green is Green, if I click on the Bubblegum Glitch, that's just kind of how we can filter through this a little bit more. It'll show me this clean white. And so on that same kind of token, if I were to go to character and I say, I love the Ambitious Angel, I can type in and it will let me select only the Ambitious Angels. Or if I say I love, the Clever Crocodile, I can click on that and then say, oh, here's a Clever Crocodile. It's 0.93. I really want that one. And it sorts it from low to high price. So that's the best way to kind of filter by characters. Is just, and you could also scroll and see, oh, I really love Spiffy Salmon. I love Spiffy Salmon. Sounds awesome. Resonates with me. And you can see all the Spiffy Salmons. I actually have Crocodile up there too, so I could X that out. But it's a nice way to filter through OpenSea.
Question. So if I'm just getting introduced to this, how can I guess, what advice would you have for someone that doesn't really know what to buy, as far like they want to buy one, but they just don't know what to go with because they just don't understand what's
Yeah, I would
going on?
start by not rushing into anything. I would definitely go to the OpenSea collection and just browse for like an hour or two just to get a feel for like what characters are out there, what are these characters typically priced around, because there are kind of different tiers where some characters, even though they're the similar rarity, will be priced higher because that trait or that animal or whatever it is seen as more valuable. Um, and then just really like getting to really know the collection, which art stands out to you, which character, even if it's not your favorite animal, maybe you just think it looks really cool, um, is another way to really go about it. So I think just a lot of research, and then you can kind of narrow down like, okay, these are my top 5 personal favorites, and then depending on your budget and some other factors, and you can really decide like what would be the best decision for you.
Yeah, and Alex brought up the best point, which is like never spend more than you can afford. Like a lot of people get caught, and that's why they are often like, "Hey, like, why can't you make it go up more?" And they're always really cautious about what happens to the floor. Is because when you spend more than you can afford, and this is in this case, it's like you should be, and this is what Gary says, like you should be prepared for the amount that you put into any NFT to go to zero. So just really be thoughtful around like how much you're putting in it. But then the rest is what Tyler just said. Okay. What other questions do we have from the community?
Sir Coffee would love to know why is Dustin so handsome?
Dustin, tell us. Why are you so handsome?
I'm not.
I knew it. How do
I
we
have a
know?
question, actually. Yeah,
Please.
because I bought all mine VFriends. I didn't bid on any. So like, do you have to convert? Like something I didn't realize was you have to convert your ETH to wrapped ETH. Can you just talk about that a little bit? So for people that
Yeah,
might.
I'm seeing that question come up in YouTube a lot too. Is so on OpenSea, when Rips was showing his screen, you could see that things were priced in Ethereum, which is the cryptocurrency that these NFTs are priced in. And the symbol for Ethereum is this kind of gray or black, like diamond-like thing. But then there are some that are this like purplish, maroonish diamond, which is WETH or wrapped Ethereum. Yep, just like that. So when you're on OpenSea and you're looking to make an offer or bid on one that's on auction, so this is different than just buying it now, one that's already listed. You have to convert your Ethereum to wrapped Ethereum, which is just one extra step that you need to take to convert the Ethereum. It's the same value as your normal Ethereum. It's a 1-to-1 conversion, but that's just how OpenSea and these different platforms take in Ethereum for bids and offers.
Who's sharing their screen right now? Adam, is this you?
Yeah, can you
go ahead and click into one? Like show people what
Yeah.
it actually looks like if we were to bid something.
I'm unmuted, right?
You are.
Cool. Yeah, so I'll go through this. I also want to kind of point out that most of the purchases that people make are just through buying them now. So how I could filter through that is on the left, or I could click this floor price image here, and it'll bring me to the floor price, or I can go back and I could I could just blue in. See, it's not blue right now, and it shows me these bids. And if I click buy it now, it will only show you the ones available for sale in the current second. And I actually, it's the best kind of way to get them in the current market, because what you'll see on a lot of these ones that are listed for bid. So I'll go to the Flamingo. That's actually not the best example to use because it doesn't. But this one actually ends in a month from today, right? So that one's going to be a long time. Then if I click into a different one, because I'm going to go one. Let me show this.
Yeah, Rips, head to the filters and you can do ending soonest.
Yep. Okay, cool. So, but this is what I wanted to show is that a lot of the times this one, ends in a day, but it shows that the reserve price is not met. So what this person probably did is they listed it with a reserve price where it would be over what the actual floor is anyway. So the most efficient way to kind of go about it is is just by filtering by buy it now and viewing it that way. How you could also check it out is that this one, all these, for example, they all say top bid. And then right below it, it has a price that says it's this red little icon that shows wrapped Ethereum. And then, you know, for all these little red circles, little red diamonds that say min bid, when you get to the ones that are actually for sale, it won't say min bid, it will just say price. So the difference is that if I want to get Pleasant Platypus in the Eye of the Storm background, oh, I literally clicked on the worst one, but that's okay. It actually, this one's an auction, and it'll say I can place a bid. And so how I would do that, if let's say that's how you wanted to do it, you'd be able to press convert Ethereum, and it would have you swap those, and it would ask you to sign a transaction. Again, it's just an extra step that does not usually, you know, from my experience, pan out so well. And so if instead I clicked one that was, as I refresh here, if I clicked the Bashful Blobfish, it shows me a current price, and I could literally just click it and buy it in current time instead of waiting or hoping it hits a reserve price. So there's two ways to do it, but 98% of purchases that happen throughout the NFT land are done through just buying something as opposed to wrapping.
Someone asked if transferring ETH to wrapped ETH costs another gas. The answer is yes. Any transaction on layer 1 mainnet will cost you gas. So just be mindful of gas, because you can think of it as an Uber surcharge. If you've taken an Uber or a Lyft before, the gas price always changes. It changes every 15 seconds. So, and you cannot get it back. Let's say you want to buy an NFT, something happens, and you actually lost gas on it. You can't get the gas back. So just always use sites. And Adam, I think you can share everyone with like Rarible. There was like a what is that one called? RaribleAnalytics.com.
Oh, I see.
RaribleAnalytics.com. This is a site where you can check gas in real time.
Good point. So I'm just looking up right here, Rarible Analytics gas fee. And so it's basically...
Don't connect your wallet. If you get into one of these sites and you have to connect your wallet, don't connect your wallet. You wouldn't need to.
Good point. I'm familiar with the site, so I know this one is legitimate. Basically, this basically shows the current supply and demand of the blockchain of making a transaction, aka how many people are waiting in line to check out. And so right now it's saying that, yeah, now is a good time to go. Out of a 0 to 200 scale, it's only at around, I don't know, 30. It's at 34. So it's saying, yeah, right now the gas price, the price to actually, you know, check out, get in line, make that transaction happen is pretty low. So someone could probably link that in there, but just a good thing to kind of learn and familiarize yourself with, which is cool. Also for people buying, just as an FYI, sometimes if you're on OpenSea, I'm going to go back, and you just go for like the floor token, a lot of times it's, since the market moves pretty quickly and it's a pretty liquid market near the floor, you'll get something that says your transaction failed. And that would just mean that somebody gets it ahead of you. And you could go back in, but that gas fee would get lost. So just something to stay aware of, that you want to make sure that the item is still for sale when you click it. So if I click Independent Inchworm, I see that it's actually available. I can go through with it.
Can you buy ETH with a credit card?
You can. Some exchanges allow you to do so, but it just depends on the exchange. I know you can do so through PayPal, I believe. PayPal
should we give away some goes?
Heck yeah, they've been waiting. That's all we see in chat. They're just like, May, everyone else, shut up. We just want the go. So that's what we've been looking at.
How's it been going? I'm getting a lot of good comments in Discord. It seems like the team's been educating. Have a lot of new people starting to get the pieces to figure out how to get Ethereum. Have we seen a lot of that vibe?
Yep, we went through May went through the education deck, gave some resources. Feel very good.
Okay, now May or Rips, do we know how? Is Andy in control of the go? Am I in control of you? Like, where are we at with the giving the go?
I think it'll be Andy.
All right, let's hit him. Can one of you hit him up?
Yeah, I'll hit him up.
So everybody knows it might take a few hours to get the go. It might happen right away. We're going to find out right now, but I'm going to pick the winners right now. First, I'm just going to give a quick look. Actually, I promise. Wait a minute, that's not fair. I can't do that. I got to wait to 5:30. Sorry.
5:30 for the buys.
Right. So 3 hours and 30 more minutes for the people who want to buy one. So to recap, have you been recapping people what the game is? For this whole group, somebody's going to get one, right, randomly. And then for us, which is going to get maybe like a flourish go. I'll be looking through that in a minute. Rips, can you text me my go? Well, I can find it in 5 seconds. I got it. I already found it. That's how fast I can do that. It's called property go. All right, let's see. Let's look through my goes. They're nice. They're all evolvers.
I'm gonna share what you're seeing on my screen.
My God, look at that parrot lava go. Could you imagine?
Gary, we were talking about the thoughtful 3-horn harpic, and May asked if the impeccable Nostronaut also counts as a made-up character, or if it's only the harpic.
It's real?
Yeah, Nostronaut is Russian for alien.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I see. All right, so to recap, everybody in here right now is going to be eligible for a go, and then I'm just going to pick a name out of here, and then we're going to ask them to put an email. Instead of them emailing and spamming, I'll just say you won. Like, for example, I'm sorry to use you as an example because you're not winning, but like if I said, Rizzo, you won, then it would be like, Rizzo, what's your email? You guys would all see Rizzo in the chat, and then Rizzo would have to put his email in or her email in, and then we would take care of it. You would get the wallet they want, and then we'll do it. As for the people that bought it, Rips, if you can go to activity right now.
Yep. I think what we can do is instead of their email, just have them link us their Twitter URL, and then we can DM them and just figure it out from there.
That's fine.
So we can see if they change their profile too.
May's always smarter than me. Look at activity, please.
Yep.
Activity tab. So no. Okay. So obviously with this one, I'm just going to pick somebody. I'm going to assume that they changed their Twitter. If you did not, we'll disqualify them after we figure it out. But like, if you bought one, if you're one of these people, list some of the names, Rips. I'll look at it as well.
Gee, this one, they didn't necessarily need to change the Twitter.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's fair. That's the right way to think about it.
So yeah, these all have names.
Right.
I think.
Right. So for example, Fitty Fish just bought one.
Maya.
Mm-hmm. Just bought a Juicy Jaguar properly. Good job.
I think someone got the Synesicium background, which is super rare for a good price. On Evolving too. That was way too
For
cheap.
how much?
Check this one out. So this one is Evolving. So
Hippo and a super rare for how much?
So 1.5.
I got it. Really?
Wow. Yeah.
Huge win.
Because
that's the rarest scene. Yeah.
The cheapest Synesicium is 4.2.
Somebody just bought that for who bought that hippo? Who bought that hippo? That's a steal. Let's go.
Yeah, I like that background. I haven't even seen that one.
Because it's a rare scene. It's an impossible.
This is the other rare background that also it's that other planet in the back.
Who got that?
I didn't even know that.
Wow. Somebody made a mate. I don't understand how anybody's selling a V2.
It wasn't even an offer. Someone just.
I don't understand how anybody's selling a V2 until after VCon. Wouldn't it be smart to just wait and understand that VCon's come? Like, what do people not? Tyler, do people not know me?
I think some people are confused.
Do people
Some
not
people
know
are a little
me?
confused.
Do people not know me?
Nope.
They don't know me, right?
They'll learn. It's okay.
I know that people are learning.
On Goes, so you can see here, out of the 55,555 Series 2s, only 984 of them are currently owned by Gary. And they have this little stamp on top that says GOO.
Because they're owned by me, and that's originally owned by me. But two of you are about to get this, and it will carry forever as owned by me. And in Series 1, that has been a big deal. And Providence Map, that's fucking.
So I was going to show that on the bottom, you can see that a day ago that it's only owned by Gary. And so then that's going to show that it was transferred to whoever wins. So they could prove that it was once owned by Mr. Vaynerchuk.
Calvin, there's only 1,500 people on here right now because it's Saturday, midday. First nice day in New York, I can tell you that much. And so and we do stuff like this. We like to do it during times. I'm about the commute, like the actuals. This is the actuals in here. I want to thank all of you. I love all of you. Thank you.
1,500 is a lot.
It's a ton. We're not even on my channels.
That's what I'm saying. Like we're not
on
even
my channels. So like for me, I just want to thank everybody. I hope a lot of people actually in here, how many people here learned today how to actually buy an NFT because they were confused before? Just put me. I just want to see the screen go me. And then of those people, if you're buying one, a V2 or anything else, put I am. So put me and / I am or me and then I am. Like, I want to know how many people actually learned today. Happy birthday, Sabiha Khan. Yeah, see, this is everything for me. Look at this. Look how many people learned, May, Rips, Todd. Thank you guys for your hustle and extra effort. All of you, really. Look, Shardidov is me and I am. And the fact that, this is VeeFriends 1 all over again for me. The fact that if they can afford it, a lot of these people are going to buy a V2 at this moment. And I know what all four of you know. All four of you know. I know all four of you know exactly how this story ends. You know exactly how this movie finishes. Did learn more than I thought today. Good job, Blue Jean, Mama. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool just seeing people that it's been their goal for a long time to own a VeeFriend and they couldn't afford it. And now they're getting a VeeFriend Series 2 as their first ever NFT.
Who actually in the last hour and a half bought their first ever NFT and it's a V2? Put first one ST VF. If you actually bought one in this last 90 minutes, wallet won't allow. Yeah, a lot of people probably can't buy today because they've just learned how to get Ethereum. Let's go, Johnny Wynn. First one. That's awesome. Yeah, Jared Guzman, I don't know what you got in your wallet, but I promise you all of it combined. All right, so 27 more minutes for the people that are trying to buy one. Let's look at my goes again, Rips. Maybe everybody can yell and scream which ones I should. Put them on screen big. Underrated Underworld is a super rare scene. I'm all about it. I'm going to be very transparent here. Drop a little alpha. I want to write a children's book about the underrated underworld, of these all underrated people and things, and I'm obsessed with it. That's why it's a rare scene. Ooh, that Persian cat's big.
On Cynicism.
That's a really big one.
Gee, is Persian cat a good? Is Persian cat more like a hey, I want to be perfect, or is it
perfect Persian cat storytelling? May is going to look like this in the cartoons and the books, and the series and the movies. He's going to teach people that being perfect is an insecurity. So he's trying to get people to not be perfect. Yet in every story, he's still going to be perfect. So if it's perfect Persian cat and friends go bowling, he's going to help people be okay with not being good at it and their insecurities. That's going to be the lesson taught, but he's going to bowl a 300. He's like this ironic character of telling everybody not to be perfect, but is perfect, which is super endearing, right? So, I mean, perfect Persian cat, his future is extremely bright. As you know, Rips, because you're finishing this up, its future is about to get very bright, very fast, and explode on everyone's face. I'm a humongous fan of the perfect Persian cat. Actually, I want to see the I want to reward the people that are actually in this chat today. I have a lot of passion for the character. Let's see. So there's two. I want to see something. There it is. Make sure I do this right. What's the floor? Yeah, 1.45.
And that huddle hyena in the underworld Rips, if you scroll up a little bit, it's just so clean. On the
to the right, to the right.
Yeah, that's super cool.
That maybe should be it with the hollow.
That one's crazy.
That's also evolving.
All right, real quick, go back to that corner. All right, what do you three think? If I give away the go for the people that buy one, should I go Gary B and the 5s right there in the middle? Scroll back up to the top.
That's cool.
Should I do that?
That one's sick.
Or should I do Heart Trooper 2 over?
On floor 55, Gary's favorite number, or 5 is favorite number.
That's really mean. Ooh, that's nice with the 755 ending. Ooh, that's meta. I know math nerds like that. Which one of those two do you think are better for the big one? For everybody who's just joining, if you buy one between 3:30 and 5:30 on activity, you're eligible to be one of the person that wins this. I'm giving away one Super Go. What about the Spiffy Salmon Diamond? Should I give away a spec?
Ooh.
There's some people saying the salmon Series 2 spec is.
Hold on, Rips.
No,
go ahead,
Gary,
Tyler, hold on. Let Tyler talk. Tyler, go ahead.
Some people are saying that the Series 2 Spiffy Salmon Spectacular is the cleanest of the whole collection. I've seen people say that.
Rips?
Well, the Spiffy Salmon, if I'm not mistaken, as the V-Friends enthusiast, I think you own all 5 Spectaculars. So the Emerald was super sought after when you sold it because it was the only way someone could get a Spiffy Salmon spec because you owned all the Spectaculars.
Fascinating.
Which is interesting.
Click that. Click in a little bit.
Reminds me of Echo the Dolphin.
Oh.
Want to get it on the... Oh, what is going on here? That never click that. Okay.
That Oak Monster looks good. It looks like a wooden scene.
OpenSea is not reacting. Okay.
Should I give a gift goat?
That's really cool. We haven't talked about gift goat here at all.
What about gift goat?
A giraffe, really cool.
Here's the two aliens right next to each other.
Yep. $22 more minutes to be eligible to get the higher end one. That's what I'm looking at right now. And then everybody in here is available to get a go. So I'm going to give away 2 goes today. Those are Gary originally owns.
Holy!
Oh my God, that astronaut!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
On the pose?
Well, not only the pose, it's on the fucking
Rainbow Planet.
It's on Rainbow Planet. It fucking went. It got the. Oh my God!
I think there's only. How did you get this? How? So the fact that an astronaut even landed up on the Rainbow Planet is crazy. But
correct. That's why I don't even know what I have yet.
There's only 25 of them. That might be one of the.
Is an alien there?
That might be one of the coolest Series 2s I've ever seen. That's really sick.
That's fucking crazy.
That was super wild.
I'm
it's
not
an alien
away.
Let's
especially because it's coming out of a green. I'm not giving that up. Is there an alien?
No.
That would have been cool too.
That's so
There might
wild.
be one on Cynesium, but
that's so insane. I'm gonna go back.
What's the floor at right now? To give people a chance to buy in and be part of this.
It's like 0.75 roughly.
Got it.
Alert Ape could be cool. Everyone on a Saturday is alert.
That could be cool. By the way, how cute is detail-oriented Dumbo?
Okay, I have something to say about that character.
Okay, she's cute.
That character looks like it could murder me in like 2 seconds. The series 1 of it was a lot, like to me, it was a lot more like cute. But the series, the eyes really like creep me out.
Show it. I don't think so. I think you're right. I like it being kind of like very cute, but I'm with you. It looks exactly like those characters that are cute, and then they open their mouth and they kill you, right?
Like open its mouth and it's like just teeth, sharp teeth. That's just it's over.
I don't know.
She's very cute.
Spectacular, a V-Friends term or an NFT term?
It's a V-Friends term, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
V-Friends.
I've never heard it used anywhere else.
The one-of-one V-Friends are called Spectaculars. It's unique to the project.
Cool.
I mean, other people might have started doing it, but it wasn't happening before.
Rainbow Planet, Camel.
Go to the Chill Chinchilla. I think the Chill Chinchilla has like a little bit of like click into that. It was right there. Go down.
I'm so bad at that.
To the right, up one, and to the left, left. There you go. Click it. Now click the Chinchilla character. Like exactly. I think the Chill Chinchilla is got a little bit of like a cult following going right now. I don't know if you guys have been seeing it. What's the floor on Chill Chinchilla?
Right, 0.98, right at 1.
Is that buy it now?
Yeah.
You sure?
That's one that when I was scrolling through before we launched Series 2, this was one that really stuck out to me. Of like, this one looks really, really cool in Series 2 form with the signatures. If you guys are paying attention, you guys see this Gary's signature on his body. It's a little Easter egg hidden throughout VFriend's different characters.
I really think the Chill Chinchilla, like I've been thinking about him, like if there's one that like kind of gets hot in 2 years and like passes, like look what happened. Rare Robot in the last month has absolutely passed the Astronaut, and that's crazy talk compared to a year ago. Or like look at the Passionate Parrot.
Let's do some more. I'll show you the
Passionate
floor.
Parrot early on was like, yeah, like
the eel's really cool.
Yeah, Electric Eel, I think, Scott. The blob, how cheap is the blobfish right there in the Rose Garden?
Yeah.
Down one. There you go. You got it. Yeah, like I think the blobfish has real potential. Keep scrolling down. Try to see what's Moral Monkey, I think, has the gerbils kind of like very like pelican. The Ohm, I think, has like a weird like cult thing going. Go to the right one, click into it, and click all the. I think the Ohm.
Yeah, Ohm could definitely win.
You see, the way it looks, like I just feel like there's something with like the Ohm's got a shot.
This getting more and more popular. This background's cool because you could see those 2 planets.
Yeah, is there any astronauts with that background? That'd be cool.
There's an upside down.
There's one upside down.
Yeah.
There's an upside down. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Did I hear that somebody sold a green is green today? I think a green is green background sold today.
Yeah, there's this upside down astronaut. Evolving.
It's got to be a fortune. Oh, so I have one. Nice. Only 16 more minutes for people to buy.
Yeah, gee, the green is green capable caterpillar sold today for 10.1 ETH.
I feel bad for that person selling it. There's only 5 of those out of 55,000.
The caterpillar's got some cool little Easter eggs in VFriend's lore too.
The beetle, I've been thinking a lot about balance lately. To making more personal content around balance. I think the beetle looks cool. Click in and show me all the looks.
Yeah.
Just like the way, like give me the one with the balloon in the background right there, like with the straight on shot and classic pose. Yeah, just like.
I like the handstand.
So he does a handstand?
In competitive. Go ahead, May.
Witty Weasel, I think in competitive, doesn't he do a handstand? Like that one's really like nice.
The Allured Ape does that, and I think it's really cool. All right, let's give away the one to anybody.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'm going to go back to your stuff.
Go to my goes. I'm giving away one right now.
Property. Go. All right. If there's a character, I can look within a certain character.
Let's see. Who's going to win? Here we go, everybody. Get your comments going. Get your comments going.
Change those profiles and banners ASAP if you want to be on this.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be like pretty quick that we see it so they don't like go.
Let me see the sommelier by the lemonade stand right there. Right there to the right of the 4 goats.
I'm so bad. Yeah, got you. That's so ironic.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. This is not a very low-end one, but I think we should do something that gets the juices going. This is like so me. This is literally my career of selling beverages. It started with lemonade. How it started, how it ended. This is literally a how it started, how it ended meme. Actually, you know what, May? Can you let the Team Gary V content team know that I want to do like something with this exact token in it, how it started, how it ended, and maybe a picture of me as a kid and a picture of me in the wine store, and maybe I'll make a split screen video or something. I got to do something. This is fucking perfect.
So this is called the evolving pose, guys. And so all of Gary's are evolving because it went to only the Series 1 holders. People who own those NFTs got these for free as a claim, and it shows their original drawing and then the character coming off to it in the Series 2 form. So Series 1 versus Series 2. It's super cool. So this is our guy?
Yeah, that's what I'm giving away.
That's so cool.
All right, the way you enter is through Twitter. Use the hashtag GaryVLive, hashtag GaryVEELIVE, and tweet me right now what your favorite VFriend is. Tweet right now, giving you all 1 minute, hashtag GaryVEELive, and tweet me which is your favorite VFriend. And I will pick one of you randomly. I will tag. May, have you been in touch with Andy? He's ready to go?
Yeah, we'll just need to send him the 2 addresses and he can do it.
Great. That is the hashtag JJ's right. It's GaryVEELive. Use that hashtag in Twitter. Tweet me right now. Hey, @GaryV. This is my favorite character, and use that hashtag. Let me search it right now. I'm going to give everybody a minute.
The cheapest evolving sommelier is 2 Ethereum.
It's a real win for somebody. Good luck to everybody. Good luck to everybody. While we wait for everybody who doesn't have to enter through buying one today, just to remind all of you, from 3:30 to 5:30, which is another 12 minutes, if you buy one, you're entered into the second one where I'm going to give away even a bigger go. But this is the first go ever given out in Series 2. It's happening right now. Hashtag tweet me. I'm GaryVEE. It's the hashtag GaryVEELive. And then tell me, which is your favorite VFriend? Going to give people a little more time. Some people that are entering have not changed their Twitter profile. So like NFT Getter, I would have loved to pick you, but you didn't change your profile to a VFriend. Can you guys share that in the chat right now? Because some people need to change. I don't want them to be disqualified. A new, DZ guy also doesn't have it changed. NFT chapter.eth, no, not changed. Ineligible. JPEG Saurus has a creature world, which I'll accept because I love that project, but you need a VFriend in your profile. Justin Morgan has a great picture of himself looking good at the beach and the LSU background, but is not eligible because he has not changed his avatar on Twitter to. Did you guys share that?
Yeah, I've been spamming it in the Google, in the YouTube and Discord.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna pick the winner right now. Here we go. Click it one more time, and the winner is. What are we gonna pick? Gonna close my eyes and pick this and just scroll down because it's too hard. Guys, I'm struggling. I want everybody to win. All right, the winner is Mash.
Can you read his ad so I could put it on screen?
You won. Mash Hood Zarabi. May, I'm tagging you.
Congrats. That's awesome.
Mash, we're going to reach out to you via DMs. We'll DM you from VFriend's Twitter, and then we'll go from there.
I texted our thread. Yep, Gus, there you go. You can share that. First winner, Mash.
I love it when the community just like congrats Mash. You know,
Yeah,
like,
look at what's going on in Discord.
Like
by the way, everybody on this YouTube, can you guys share the Discord URL over and over? Everyone should come and join us on the Discord. All of you that have been here, especially if you're new, get into the Discord. That's where all the alpha, all the learnings, all the good stuff. Never click DMs, never click links. There'll be no weird things where you have to connect your wallet. Don't fall for scams. But other than that, you should be in the Discord. Turn off your Discord DMs, everyone.
Yeah.
Mash. We got 8 more minutes to the next giveaway.
Should we decide which one that one's going to be?
Yep.
We kept open these two. Do you want to look at some more?
This is fucking amazing. Yes, we'll look at it in a minute. What's going on let's help people who are trying to buy their first free friend under the gun to get 2 free friends in one day, including a monster go.
Cool. I'm going to go to the floor.
Mash, if you're in the comments, we DM'd you via VFriends on Twitter. If you can give us your wallet address, we'll get you sorted right away. Thank you, sir.
I think something important to point out, just for the newbies, we really hammered hard on never ever give your seed phrase out through DM.
What about fake websites?
Fake websites. We watched the video. We said that Gary and the BeFriends team will never DM you asking for your seed phrase. This here that May's asking for is your public wallet address. This is safe to give out. It's just like giving out your email address. So that's an important distinction to make for the new people, is you can give out your public wallet address, but not your secret phrase or personal passwords.
Yeah. So when you guys all set up your MetaMask wallets, you're going to be given 12 words that act as the access to that wallet that you'll want to write down and store in a secure place that we talked about briefly. But you will never ever be asked for that, and if you do, literally message myself and Tyler to make sure, but no one will ever ask you for that. You should never give it up. You should keep it secure, because if anybody were to get access to those 12 words, they found the piece of paper or they found a screenshot in your phone or they saw a text. You should never text it, never screenshot it. You never want to share that. You want to keep it secure. It acts as the access to your wallet. And so all of the scams that we see a lot of the scams we see are when people give up those phrases to someone who is not reliable or they do not trust.
And by the way, if you're watching, every time people get scammed, almost every time, it's scammers know that people get over emotional for free stuff or free money. And so they go fast. You think you're winning something or you're claiming something. They make up fake websites to say, if you click here, you'll get a free VFriend Series 3, even though there is no Series 3, like that, Bored Ape, all the big projects. So be very careful. All right, let's pick this. We've only got 4 more minutes if you want to buy one to be entered.
What are some of your favorites on the floor?
I'm going to look right now.
Yeah, I'm refreshing on my screen.
I like the sharing squirrel at point, right? Literally the floor one. I love the way he's bouncing on his acorn.
It has a 5 in the tail too.
Yeah, I'm a beast friend. Joyous Jellyfish, big fan, 0.78. Oh, wow. There's only 4 left at 0.75. It jumps way up to 0.77 after the raccoon. So if you're entering, definitely the bottom 4 right now, the centipede, the stingray, the squirrel, and the raccoon, all solid mid-tier characters.
Do we want people to tweet us like their
Nope.
Their recent buy.
Nope. I can see them all. I'd love people to like just share their recent buy on Twitter. Hey, at Gary V, show me, because I'd like to follow everybody who bought one in the last 2 hours, or as many as I can get to tonight. No promises that I'm going to follow, just I'm going to try. But I've got all the data on the ledger. I mean, on the blockchain. That's what's so fun about it. I'm watching the orders come. Wow, there's only 4 left before it bounces there.
Stingray sold.
Hustling hamster's so awesome. 0.99. The T-Rex evolving for 1.3.
That one's crazy.
People are cleaning up on the evolving, and man, I just don't understand the lack of patience. I wish I could say more. Oh my God, an OG Ox just popped up at 0.72. Somebody's trying to liquidate good. Let's take care of those paper hands. Will be destroyed. See ya, Ox. It will be gone in seconds. I think it already is gone. I think somebody already bought it.
Yeah, the Ox went super low.
Did it go?
No, it's up there. It's at 0.72.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's nice.
The Ox has signatures on his body too. So when Gary drew these originally, a lot of them he incorporated either his signature or the number 5, his favorite number, into the art. And so that translated into Series 2 as well.
Wow, the Ox.
The Ox is gone.
Is it?
It is.
That was a good one. Nice buy, Chill as Ice. Good buy. Oh, Chill as Ice has a nice collection. Has a fucking Minakawa.
Wow.
But is not happy about Sam Howell. It's got 2 Sam Howell Candy Digitals. He got drafted today, I'm sure. Slipped a lot. Could have been the #1 pick in a draft this time last year. Wow. All right, 1 more minute before we pick a winner. Get your last buy in if you want to be in. The tune is off the board as well. Smart. Good job, Dexel. I might just give it to somebody who just did it at the bottom end. One left before it's 0.77. The Centipede. That's it. I think it's to 178 fast. It gets to 179 fast from there. Wow. What's that, brother?
I said, do you want to take a look at some more goes and see which one you want to do, or you're feeling Gary B or Heart Trooper?
Go back out.
Yep.
1 more minute if you want to buy right now. Be awesome to do it. It's 5:30. I'll give it all of 5:30, and then at 5:31 when my computer goes, we pick. What do you got, Rips? You take a look while I'm looking at it.
The Gary B with
Wow,
all the Gary B 5 on the 5 Fighter Island is really cool. I'm gonna keep looking.
Gift codes could be cool.
Alien on the spaceship just sold 1.89.
Seems
An
good.
alien?
Alien on the spaceship. That kind of combination is sick.
Yeah, for 1.89, that was really good. I bet you that's a smart buyer. Let's see what chat is all about. Yeah, that's somebody who's in it. Bunch of Series 1s. Yeah, really good buy. Chatty. Really good buy. Real fun one. Just beautiful design. Centipede's off the board. Shrewd Sheep. Nice Shrewd Sheep. All right, it's 5:31. That's it. All right, that's it. Let's pick a winner. What do we want to give away? The Admiral on the pickleball court is pretty legit, but I wouldn't call it top and accountable and at Mount Ida's big. I think Gary B, right? People flip for that. It's a top 10. This is the one. Giving this away. Wow. Giving away Gary B.
All the 5s and then the 5.
Gary B it is. Big one. Off a spectacular evolving.
Look how many 5s there are. 1, 2, 3,
know.
4, 5, 6,
I
7.
know. All right. Somebody's getting this. Going into it right now.
Gary B on 5 Fighter Island evolving.
Ooh, a rare robot just went up for 2.35. Nice. People are snagging. Only 2 more before Rare Robots floor is 3. And then it goes right to 3-5. Wow. That was goodbye. Rare Robot. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I'm going to just scroll, bounce around. The winner is, boom. The winner is, let's see, click around. Going to create a couple finalists. Rare Robot. Dun, 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 dun. Rare Robot. A phenomenon.
If you guys are wondering what Gary is singing, you can go to Spotify and type in VFriends, and we have a VFriends music.
Sign up for VFriends Spotify channel. Putting an Easter egg in one of the songs soon. You might want to listen to them. All right, I've got our winner. Team, I'm putting it in our thread, and you can announce it. The winner bought a serious sperm whale.
Wow.
Photographed by, how do you pronounce that? Emoji?
Looks right.
I think so.
Congratulations. Let's clap it up.
Congrats to both individuals.
Play it, play it, play it.
Can you guys hear it clearly?
Very.
Running on positive energy and keeping it clean. A machine with no need for gasoline.
I also want you to, we're going to take a snapshot of everybody who bought in this 2-hour period, because they're going to be very happy with me next week. If any of them are not individuals that have a VCon ticket, I would like them to tweet me right now and say, tweet, hey, use the hashtag Gary VEE 2 hours, 2 hours, or 2 hours spelt out. If you can do that, Justin, please use the hashtag, yep, Gary V 2 hours. If you had bought in that 3:30 to 5:30 time and you do not have a VCon ticket, please tweet me more surprises about why you're doing that next week.
Should they link their token to that too? Maybe helpful?
Yes, maybe they can link to their token. That will be helpful. Yeah. So they can tweet, hey, at Gary V, hashtag, and link to the token they bought during this 2 hour, 3:30 to 5:30 period. And if you do not have a VCon ticket, just a little, maybe surprise for some of you, for a couple of you, maybe more than a couple of you next week. That's how we do it around here. Love on top of love on top of love. You know, like a loving leech. Super fun. Please share this information. If you guys can go, maybe you can clip this, Dustin, this last little bit, so the team can have it for an announcement that they can put in for the people that did that. I don't want anybody who did it and stepped away and missed this exact moment. How many people have used that hashtag? I want to see how many of the people that bought now don't have. Oh, good amount. Let's go. Nice. How many people bought in those 2 hours, don't have a VCon ticket, just tweeted me and would come to VCon if they got a free VCon ticket? Please say I would. If you only fit that criteria, please don't spam the comments. Just curious. That'd be amazing, right? Like you bought one. You know what I think that's going to mean long term. And then you get a VCon ticket too. What a fucking rope-a-dope. What? You were eligible for a Gary B Go, which is insane. I can't imagine what she thinks. This is awesome.
Quick highlight, the 15 new characters, the third one is opening up. Snapshot is going to be taken at 5:55 p.m. today.
So What just went off? The competitive clown? Off the board?
He in like an hour.
He's off the
Yeah,
board.
he'll close at 6:55 p.m.
That's a big
so-
one.
And then the snapshot for the snapshot for the octopus,
which is everybody,
about,
almost everybody, right? Any combo, right?
Yep, that's in about 15 minutes. So
Do we have a book games link we could send for people as well? But the competitive clown on the pickleball court is going to be wild because Gary has the 5s.
I own a pickleball team. I named the team the 5s. The competitive clown is the logo. Whoever gets the competitive clown on the pickleball court, multiple people can, right? Because it could be different poses.
Yeah.
So
6.
it could be up to 6, right? So what happened? So far, the Minokawa, the ninja, they've been selling well too for like 2 and 3 and shit, right?
Yep. Competitive clown is ending. Now it's outgoing octopus.
What they're talking about is the new 15 VFriends characters being introduced in Series 2. And there are blog posts that I am pulling up on vfriends.com, blog.vfriends.com. There's a little info about all
Let's
of that,
get everybody here. Let's pound the living shit as we get off here on the Discord URL because there's a lot of people here who don't live in the Discord. They need to. They should.
GaryVee.com/Discord, all lowercase. DISCORD.
All right. Thank you, team. I'll let you guys wrap up. I'm bouncing off. Thank you for everybody who joined. So fun.
Thanks, G.
Thanks, G. See ya.
All right, now he's gone.
Who was that guy?
I don't know. It's just like some random guy that got the link.
That was a long question.
Sure.
He was up here for like
Really?
long.
Yeah, and seems to be got a lot on his mind. All right, thank you everyone for being here. I think we're gonna hop off as well. I bet people are gonna clip that and send it to Gary. Adam, this is probably our last day, you and I.
No. Oh wow.
Don't tell Gary. Shh. If you're still watching, we're in the circle of trust here.
We appreciate everyone who tuned in. We hope it helped. We're available.
Yep.
Follow VFriends on socials.
For sure. Let's drop that link one more time to the deck that has all the NFT 101 information. How do you get your first NFT? It is garyvee.com/S2 education deck. Dustin's going to spell it out, put it on board. Thank you to all our mods for the 1-2s in the group in the chat. So thank you for helping out here. Christo, Corso, Thomas. I think there might have been some other mods as well. But right here, this link, garyvee.com/S is lowercase, Dustin, S2 education deck. That link will take you to our dandy deck that we made. We've taught, over 50 sessions with everyone. And it's a really good place for if you don't have a NFT and you want to look to how to buy one. This is the spot. This deck has a lot of information. It can get you your first 25 hours of homework and out of the 50 that Gary wants you to do. So we appreciate everyone's time. Adam, Tyler, thank you. Dustin, thank you so much on the 1-2s. And we will see everyone next time. Have a great rest of your day.
Everybody. Take care.